Hi guys, happy Sunday. I put in some laundry to dry. I always forget that I'm doing laundry. My mother-in-law is here. She came by for a little bit before she went to this family party. We had a family party we we're going to go to today. But since the kids both have strep, John is feeling sick, I feel sick. It's better not to go and get anybody else sick. But I think we are going to go to run some errands. I mean, it's one thing to have the kids in somebody else's house and get them sick. Like, they're not like all, but we don't want to get anybody sick. I guess that's the main point. Or have them be crabby and cranky, around people and stuff. So my mother-in-law passed by to see them before she went to the party, and she's upstairs with them right now. John is getting out of the shower. I feel so tired. I was just laying on the couch. She's playing with the kids. I was laying on the couch and I was like dozing off, and all of a sudden I felt really cold and I just put my sweater on. I had like a tank top on and it's like 63 out. I gotta change Phoenix. I have him in shorts, but I think I'm gonna put him in pants. It feels breezy out. I don't know, but yeah, so happy Sunday. Hope you had a great week. Oh, you locked him out? What is that? Is that a house? Are you too tall? No, you're okay. Phoenix. Hi. Oh, hey, close this window on me. I see you.
Hi. Cheese. Mommy.
You closing the window? He's hanging out in the chair. Let him make him on the chair. Here's what he's doing. Wow, you are so cute. What happened, Avery? Playtime and Toys R Us. They're free. Oh, who's that? Bunga! Yeah. This place is a madhouse. Yeah, Bunga to Wise. Good job, Avery. Bunga to Wise. Good job, Bubby. Avery's putting stuff in her cart. Avery, what did you put in your cart? But it doesn't. Doc McStuffin, but it doesn't stay there. You don't even know what's in there.
Come on, go inside.
Happy Monday, we're back at it. We're at Walmart to go food shopping. Right, Avery? Yes, your brother's in school. And hopefully they don't call to pick him up because he wasn't feeling too good, but he looked a little better this morning. Hopefully school will help him feel a little better. Right, Avery? Just got my eyebrows did, finally. And oh my god, I know every time I say this, everybody is always saying how is it possible, but I almost fall asleep. And today there was nobody in there, so she was like taking her time. She took forever on my eyebrows and it felt so good. But I normally I have my eyes closed and I feel like I'm falling asleep. But have you ever been playing with your phone or doing something at night and you're really tired and you just doze off, your head nods and you're like, oh shoot. Well, I did that with my eyes closed. It was so weird. So I had my eyes closed and I'm laying there, and I told you she took a good amount of time just there. I was like, okay, she almost done. So I have my eyes closed, but I'm still thinking in my brain, whatever. I just have my eyes closed because it's easier that way. And I literally I had my knee bent up, and I literally my knee fell down and I my head twitched like that while she was doing my eyebrows. I dozed off. I don't know. I know everybody always says, how can you doze off while you're doing your eyebrows? I don't know, but I do because it's so relaxing. Obviously it hurts, but I'm just so laying there so still with your eyes closed, it just feels amazing. So heading back home so that I can cook. I feel like total crap. I should not have walked to pick up Phoenix because the heat and just the walk and just, I don't know, just really made me feel a little bit worse. So whatever, but mommy duties still call, and I'm gonna go cook and feed the kids. And it's 5:01, so I bet you anything Phoenix is like iPad, because I always give it to him at 5 o'clock because that's about when I'm gonna start dinner. So today he ran into the kitchen and he said, it's almost 5 o'clock, and it was like 4:00 something. It was the cutest thing ever to think that he knows the concept of it almost being a certain time was cute. Even if he does or doesn't know the concept of it, he just said that and ran off. So it was pretty cool. But I'm home, so thanks for driving home with me from the nail place, which is like I should have walked. Happy Tuesday, guys. Did I already vlog today? What is that mark? Great. Oh, this morning I went to put my deodorant on, and when I moved my shirt, I totally like didn't move it good enough, and I sprayed it on there, but I didn't think it got out anything. Thanks to vlogging, you find things out, right? Anyways, I'm not gonna change now. It's already half the day, but I'm eating these things, and I offered one to Avery. I said, hey, you want one? And she's screaming and ran away. Let's see if I do it again. Oh, sorry, I offered you candy. Like, who does that? Let's see if she does it again. Avery, you want some? You want some candy?
No.
You want some candy?
No.
Avery, you want some candy?
No.
This is her corner where she comes to when she wants to hide out. You want some candy? She was a little more dramatic before, but we went to Target and Payless today. Payless to return something, Target to buy something. And we're not going to walk even though it's nice and sunny out. It was supposed to rain. So I already had it mentally in my head that we weren't going to walk. Plus yesterday walking kind of got me a little more like feeling ugh because I don't feel too good. So it is 2. We're going to wait till 2:30. We're going to drive on over to get brother. Right? You want to go get brother? She took a nap today in the queen bed all by herself. She had that big old bed to herself. What are you doing? You gonna get your head stuck? You're testing them all out? Avery, I see you. It has been quite the day. I am exhausted. Phoenix was, I don't know, cranky. I don't know the exact story, but he hit his teacher, one of his teachers, in the face. I don't know if he was cranky and the teacher tried to stop him from doing something and he hit him, or he just hit him. I don't know, but we told him no iPad today, and we're talking to him about hitting and all that. And so at dinner time is when I normally give him the iPad, and he knows it's 5 o'clock. So at 5 o'clock, I tried to start dinner early so that by 5 o'clock I was kind of more or less done and I can really pay attention to him and stuff like that. But it didn't really happen that way. So at 5 o'clock he was whining because he wanted it. I was trying to finish up dinner so I can eat because I was starving, and so I can feed them. So I'm like eating and trying to feed them. Avery has been a little clingy and did not want their food. She wanted my food, and then when I got some for her and cut it up smaller so it was easier to give her, she didn't want it anymore. She wanted Phoenix's food. It was a disaster, and I was by myself because John went. We sold a stroller and the car seats we had. We were supposed to sell it back then, and that never went through, so John was off doing that. And then we had bath time. He has like a little cut like in on his like lower back, and for some reason when he goes to sit in the bathtub he doesn't want to, like if it hurts, but I really don't think the water irritates it because I pour water on him and he's fine. So I know it's not the water, but whatever. So the last 2 bath times he's not been wanting to sit, he's been wanting to get out really fast, and today I forgot about that, so I had to like get him out, soap him up, get him out, put his clothes on while Avery was still in the bath. Thank God my bedroom is right there, I can see her, but I still don't like being that far because God forbid anything happens. So I got him dressed, whatever, and then I went and let her play and was like washing her, and he went and laid on his bed and fell asleep. And the teacher said he took a 30-minute nap today in class. At lunchtime he fell asleep for about 30 minutes and then woke up and ate all his lunch. Like, he had an appetite, where the past few days he hasn't. So I thought it was going to be a little harder to put him to bed today, but he literally put himself to bed. John came up to give him kisses, and he was still asleep. I put Avery down. She was hard because she had a regular nap today, and she was crying at the top of her lungs for absolutely no reason. Like, I have no idea why she was crying. I'm like, what is wrong with you? She wanted the covers, and she would push them. She wanted her baby doll, and she would push her. I had no idea why she was crying, but she was screaming at the top of her lungs, and he was still knocked out. So yeah, I finally got out of there, took a shower, cleaned the kitchen. It is now 10:16. I'm sitting here with some jelly rings that my mother-in-law brought me the other day. There's 3 left, and I plan on eating all of them. I love these. And I'm just gonna relax. I'm about to take my contacts off, just sit here and relax because I'm just so tired. It's been a really long day. It feels so long. Happy Wednesday, guys. Not so happy. I am just emotionally drained. This has been, I don't know, I want to say the week, the month, but I just feel like it's a non-stop. Like, Avery cries and whines for every little thing. This morning we're driving, and this happens every morning, but some mornings it's just a bigger tantrum. Phoenix always says this way when we have to turn on the block for his school, and Avery starts screaming because she doesn't want him to say this way. Phoenix points somewhere and she starts screaming because she doesn't want him to point. Phoenix breathes on her and she starts screaming, and it's just a scream that is excruciating. And I know people always say when you're a parent, like, at a certain point you kind of tone out the crying and everything. It just doesn't affect you anymore. It's just like, whatever, she'll get over it. I've been a mom for 4 years, almost 4 years, and I cannot drain out the cries. I wish that I always tell this to John, I wish he can be inside of my body and feel what the crying does to me. Like, it literally, my skin just, I can't even explain it. It's just this excruciating thing inside me. I cannot take crying. And it's crazy because I've worked with kids in daycares, and I've had to deal with hearing screaming and crying, and it's always affected me. It's always bothered me. Like, I can't just hear a kid cry. I have to console him and see what's wrong with him and everything like that. But when it wasn't my own kids, it was different. Like, when I worked, it was a little different. It always did bother me, and kind of even when my niece would cry when she was little, I would cry with her because it made me feel bad. Like, it's just it's this thing I can't explain. But with my own kids, it's changed, and it's become like this big anxiety thing. Like, I can't control it. I can't take it. Like, it just, I can't even explain. Like, I have no patience for it, and it really just gets under my skin. I can't ignore it. I try my best to ignore it, but when it is for no reason, it's just like, why? Like, oh my God. Like, I wish I could be a kid again, and I can understand the severity of that he is saying this, and that I need to break down and cry because Phoenix said this way and I want to say this way, or whatever it is. Like, I wish I could just understand it, because I feel like every day I'm on the verge of tears, or I cry every day, because that's the only way for me to handle it. When all this is happening, instead of yelling and screaming and whatever, like, I cry. Like, instantly my eyes start crying, because that's the only way I can handle it, because I don't know what else to do, because it just really, I don't know, I'm just mentally, I'm drained. I feel so drained, and I feel like I don't know how much more I can take, and obviously I have a lifetime to take, but it is just so hard being a parent. I'm sure all of you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I just feel like I have these moments so often, and she was just screaming her head off, and I had to give her the iPad because, and sometimes that doesn't even work. And that's the thing with Avery. Nothing works for her. With Phoenix, I can give him the iPad and it's a guaranteed work. And with Avery, if she's in the middle of screaming and upset, I can give her the world in her hand and she still says no until she calms down herself, and then she will accept whatever you're giving her. Anyway, somebody just pulled up, so I need to go into Dollar Tree. Okay, we came after school to get a haircut. Are you gonna get a haircut?
Yeah.
Well, nobody's here. I don't know. I think I have to wait for that lady, but I'm not sure. Oh, they're just gonna play here. You playing? Is this one?
Try again. Way to go.
Doing so good, buddy.
That's right.
They put it tomorrow.
And craziness, that's bedtime around here. Oh, mommy's hands are full. Oh, everybody's going to sleep? Oh, Daddy's gonna put you guys to sleep today. Mommy gets a break. Avery, you're having trouble? It's bed! Big bed! Who likes their big bed? Avery, are you ready for bed?
It's a bed.
It's a bed! Oh, there goes Daddy's back.
Wake up.
Say, Daddy, this is my bed.
Baby, a bed.
You putting the baby to bed?
Baby, it's a bed.
Oh no, she's gonna go ruin that, I bet you. Look.
It's a bed.
Oh, it's a bed? Say goodnight. Look at her hair. Phoenix, look at Mommy. Did you get a haircut today? Yeah. Were you trying to get him up? Avery, we gotta wait here. We gotta wait. Stop. You're gonna bump into them. This is how I punish Phoenix. Just kidding. He was asking for my little board up here, and I told him no. This is the old one, so I gave it to him, and then he just started writing. He started from 28, that is today, and then he kept going, and now he's up to 122. Wow, buddy! So he's keeping entertained. I keep coming back and forth. I'm trying to clean up a little bit of the toys. Is that cool? Who did that? Yeah. And then he erases it. How do you erase it? It's on. I put it on here. He throws it on the floor, but I put it on. See, he just threw the pen.
I can do some rules.
Now what? Now you can do what? Oh boy. You are too cute. Do you know that? Oh, and there comes the cracker eating girl. You eating crackers? Yes. Leaving cracker crumbs everywhere. Oh, you're going to pick it up for brother? Oh, here you go, brother. Hold it for him. He's almost done. Now he's going to continue to write. And then put it on the fridge. Put it on the fridge. Put it on the fridge. No, put it on the floor. Okay. Whatever works. Oh, there goes Avery. Oh, good girl. She's such a good helper. She's like Vanna White. She just comes in and does her job and goes back out. She'll be back when he's done.
125.
Good job, buddy.
126.
Yesterday he stopped at 240. And he just asked me for the marker this morning. And he started up at 241. This kid's memory is amazing. Happy Friday. He started where he left off. He left off yesterday at 240. No. He's been doing this all morning. He's at 296. We gotta go, Bubba. Let's clean your face. Hurry, erase it, and let's get to the next one so that we can go.
99. 300.
Yay! Good job! Hi guys, so Avery is napping. She was very cranky this morning, crying, wanting to go upstairs around 10:30. So I went upstairs with her, and she took forever to fall asleep. Anyway, she's asleep, and I'm here. And remember the murder that happened here, in January? Well, it looks like they're moving everything out of the apartment now, and the family is there like moving stuff. And it's so sad because the garbage can is literally right here in front of my window. So they're walking and I see them throwing stuff away in big bags. And like a few minutes ago, the one girl was bringing a reef over here, and then the guy took it from her, and they were talking and then they went back. So it's like, I don't know what they said, but maybe he was like, no, I'm not throwing that away, or whatever it is. It's just crazy because you suffer such a loss like that, where it wasn't a sickness, it wasn't an illness, she was still young, and now you have to go through all this. And I don't know if it's her family or his family, but one lady looked like it could be her mother. Like, she looked really identical to her. And it's like crazy to go through your daughter's stuff, and not only your daughter's stuff, but her killer stuff as well, you know, like, because I saw them, they had a whole bunch of bags they threw out, and then all of a sudden they came and they were looking through it, and it looked like there were pants and like men's clothes. I don't know if they were like looking for something specific that they didn't mean to throw out, but it was probably his clothes. And it's like, you have to go through his stuff as well. So that's just the crazy part. And yesterday I saw somebody taking pictures of his truck that's still been sitting there. I'm guessing maybe today is the day that they needed to take everything out. Maybe they needed to take it out by May, because this weekend is already May 1st. So maybe they needed to get it all out, and this was like their deadline. But I saw somebody taking pictures of the truck, so I don't know if that was for court purposes or what's gonna happen with that. But it's just really sad. So I'm like watching them go back and forth, and it's not cool. Anyway, I'm about to do some dishes. I feel a little blah today. Actually, all week I've probably felt like this, but it's Friday, and I don't know. I just have a bag of laundry I need to fold, but I'm not in the mood to fold it. I'm like in the mood to do nothing. Just sit down and do nothing. But then when I sit down and do nothing, I'm like, I need to do something. I also hung this up. We got this frame such a long time ago. It was a Christmas gift from one of John's friends, I think back before we even had kids. And I finally yesterday printed out the pictures and hung it. I wanted to hang it this way, but I realized that I printed the pictures the opposite way. Like, these are 5x7, and I printed them this way instead of this way, so I had to hang it like this. And then I put this quote thing here. It was here. I put it there. I forgot to ask John how he thought it looked before he left. That's why I left that there, just in case I put it back. But I like, you know, hanging up pictures, and now we just need something for here. I want something, I don't know. It's a big wall. John thinks that we should get something that is like 3 frames, but it makes one picture, like an artwork, not like picture. So we'll see, but that's all empty. But everything else is coming together, so I'm excited about that.
It's party butt.
Happy Saturday. Here's our little con artist changing the time. We said he can get the iPad at 1 o'clock. So look what he's doing. Hey, what are you doing, mister? Yeah. Are you a con artist?
I said 1 o'clock.
You know, it's not going to match all the other times in the house. Do you know that?
Yeah, my cousin.
Hey, party butt.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Is it getting closer?
1 o'clock.
That doesn't count. You just changed it.
1 o'clock.
What happens at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
What's 1 o'clock?
Avery.
Yes.
Guess what?
1 o'clock.
What happens at 1 o'clock?
iPad.
But it's not really 1 o'clock. Look over there. It says 8:30.
8:30.
You see it?
Oh, man.
He said, how can I change that one? You're so handsome. We're at the playground. It's a nice sunny day. Felt cooler in the breeze, so they had long pants on. But careful, Avery, okay? Okay, go sit. Whoa! Oh, is it hot, buddy? Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah! this cool? Where are we?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're at the playground.